My biggest fear at this point is, what if hormone therapy does not work for me like it does for other women? It's frustrating because I read comments in groups, and some women, like, they say after 2 days they feel like their life has been transformed. They feel completely different and most of their symptoms are gone. And I'm thinking, oh geez, I've been on hormone therapy, a combination of Estrogel and progesterone pill for like 2 months, like 50 days, I think. And I'm not feeling much change at all. Like, I want to be so positive and be optimistic that this will be the thing that will help me feel better. But to be honest, I'm exhausted. Like, I would say 5 days out of 7, I'm like, I just want to sleep. Every day I get up dreaming of my next opportunity for a nap. I'm just so dang tired all the time. I've cut out coffee. I've cut out dairy. Don't consume gluten. I'm careful on the type of protein I eat. I'm so tired of like just worrying or being cautious about everything I do. I walk, I exercise, I get fresh air, I do things that make me happy. But those days where I'm spending most of my time like dragging my feet through the day each day is like seriously like bugging me a lot. Sometimes I wonder if I'm on the right dose of hormone therapy. Am I getting the wrong formulation? Should I try like the patch instead of gel? Should I take progesterone in a different way? Should I take more progesterone, less estrogel? I don't know. I have recently increased. So I started with 1 pump of estrogel at the beginning. Then on the second month, I went up to 2. And the past 2 days, I went up to 3 because I was like, what if that's what's missing? Maybe I need to go up to 3 on the days where I just literally do not feel like myself. I don't know if that's the answer yet. And of course, I will chat with my doctor about it. But yeah, I'm just at a point where I don't know if this is what's going to help me just feel like a human again. I really don't. One thing that has been better, yes, one thing has been better, maybe another that's improved, but I have terrible joint pain, and for my feet especially, and it has not been as bad. Some days I literally like I get up from my bed and try to walk and experience so much discomfort. But lately it hasn't been as horrible. So if it's the hormones, I am grateful. Thank you. And my sleep. I think my sleep has improved. I feel like, again, when I do sleep, I'm dreaming. So I figure that I'm going into deeper sleeps, which I welcome with open arms. I do. I just wish I would wake up refreshed in the morning. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else is better or worse, I've mentioned it in other videos, but so since starting, again, I started taking the hormone therapy in February. And since then, I'm going on what I think now are 3 periods. One at the beginning felt somewhat normal. Then a few weeks ago, I had crazy bleeding. Like one of the days, I literally thought I was like bleeding to death. I won't lie, it was just very concerning. that excessive bleeding did not last past the 1 day, so I was thankful for that. But now, the last few days, again, I was feeling so out of sorts. And then I went to the washroom, wiped, and there goes blood again. I'm like, what the heck? But this time, it doesn't feel like a normal period. It's spotting, and I feel like literally I have a brick of weight in my abdomen, and it's uncomfortable. I just don't feel energetic. Like, it's literally weighing me down. I don't know what's going on. I've had cysts in the past. Is it because of a bulky uterus, also known as adenomyosis, however you want to pronounce it? Is that worse because I'm now taking hormones? Probably, because you're giving more estrogen to a problem that, feeds off of or reacts to more or excessive estrogen. I don't know. Does my doctor remember that I had the bulky uterus issue when she gave me the prescription? To be honest, even if she forgot, I would have still started hormone therapy regardless. Does this mean I'm going to be bleeding regularly on and off until I'm fully menopausal? I don't know. So if you're just tuning in and you haven't watched any of my other videos, before I started HRT, I had actually gone my longest stretch without a period, which was 6 months. And then I started bleeding once I started HRT, which can be normal. Women go sometimes 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, and then they get their period again. So that doesn't concern me too much, but it's just everything else that goes along with bleeding. Anyways, I'm speaking from the heart in this video. It is not a scripted video. I just wanted to give you an update on how it's been going, and for sure I'm concerned. I'm very hopeful, or I was hopeful, I am hopeful, I don't know, that this will help me, but I really just don't know what else to try at this point, other than getting another ultrasound or checking my abdomen just to make sure that things are as they should be. Of course, I can look into that, but it still doesn't fix the brain fog, the lack of concentration, just the headaches. I've had multiple headaches since starting HRT, but I was getting them before. And I've noticed since starting HRT, I feel like I've stepped back into my past, like the past couple years where it was like hell. It was like the worst perimenopausal symptoms. And I feel like I'm backtracking to how I was feeling. Because the 6 months I didn't have a period, I actually felt probably better. And now I'm back to just having things all over the place. Like just all my symptoms being very unpredictable, not knowing when they're going to start, when they're going to finish. I can write down all my symptoms and if my cycle starts, but is it a true period? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so I am going to book a follow-up appointment with my doctor probably mid-April, and I have just gone for blood work. She was checking my TSH for my thyroid, and it did come back normal. It's a little bit higher than what it was before, but that's because we adjusted my dose, which is perfect, I think. But why do I still experience all these shitty symptoms? I feel like I'm so done with being a perimenopausal woman. I swear if I could pass the baton to somebody else, I would, because frig, it is such a frustrating time. And I know deep down things will get better at some point. I really have hope. And I know there will be an end to this crazy madness soon, but gee pers, until I get to that point, it's tough. It's tough for my husband that has to see me like this. He doesn't know how to help me, and I get it now. that's a whole other topic, how partners can be so supportive. And at the same time, I read situations where partners just get so fed up because they don't know how to help and they walk away from situations like this. But think about it. Perimenopause and menopause happens to all women at some point in their life. So like half the population of the world is currently either about to go into menopause and or are menopausal or post-menopause. So that's a lot of women just feeling like they might not be fully supported by either the medical system and or the people that are around them. We need some sort of a retreat that we can just go to at least once or twice a year until we fully reach menopause. That would be like so good. Recharge our brains to be around people that feel like us, to like lift each other up and support each other and just understand how we feel with life. Anyways, I could go on and on about how it's truly, truly affecting me. And maybe I will someday, but to all my friends and people going through this, I don't know. We need to stick together and like just send happy thoughts until we get through it. Anyways, if you want to understand a little bit more of my journey, just go back to any of my old videos. But it's been kind of a weird few years for me, more like a weird decade. And I thought hormone therapy would be the answer, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. So I'll just keep being me, trying to do things that keep me happy. And that's right. We'll check in maybe at the 3-month mark or once I've been on HRT for a little bit longer. But yeah, I will report back in another video. Thanks for listening to my sermon. It was from the heart, and yeah, bye.